Yo, what is up guys, your boy the Nord here, aka Nordy Nelson, and I've already taken one attempt at making this video and I thought it came out super clean, but when I went to edit it, for some reason, the audio was a little scratchy, like annoyingly scratchy, so it shouldn't be like that now, it should be fixed, but if it is like that, I do apologize, and I'll have to get it figured out, but like I said, it should be fine. But anyway, I've been watching a ton of Hex, Nadeshot, and Syndicate's newest Minecraft series, Parallel Island, and watching them definitely giving me some nostalgia for Minecraft. And for those of you who don't know, or maybe you're a new subscriber, or maybe you just forgot, I used to do a ton of Minecraft, especially toward the beginning of last year and the summer of last, like all through the summer of last year. I was doing Twitch Worlds, I was streaming Twitch. I thought it was like my best game when it came to streaming Twitch. I was like I got the most views on was Minecraft. But yeah, I've kind of fallen off from it. I haven't really done much of it, been focusing way more on Destiny. So I figured I'd do this video looking back on my 3 favorite worlds that I've actually created or messed with, whether it was for like a Subworld or for a series. This also kind of gives me a chance to kind of take a break from Destiny, which is nice because I've been doing a ton of Destiny lately, and I kind of want to get your guys' opinion on whether you'd want another, Minecraft series from me, because, I like to do something in addition to Destiny, something, that I can have fun with and whatnot. I'm not sure if I'd do a series by myself, or if I would do it, bring some other people in. It kind of gets a little dicey here and there. I really want to bring it up to PS4, but for some reason, my PS4 was trying to make me pay for the full version, instead of upgrading PS3 to PS4 for $5. If it was going to buy a whole new version, I'd probably just want to get like the PC one, but I don't have a good PC right now, so we'll just have to see. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into it. And we're going to start with the Subworld. For each of these worlds we jump into, guys, I'm going to jump into in creative just so we can get around faster. But for the last 2, I did them in survival. And this one we did the majority in survival, except for I jumped into creative just so I can make this masterpiece that I never really did anything with. But this is the Subworld. It's definitely a shell of its former self, because the last Minecraft stream I did before I went off to Boise, I let a couple people in here because people were wanting to see it and kind of wanted to play and interact and whatnot. And one of the guys who got in here was a troll, and I was like off on like another side of the island. I shouldn't have been on the other side, and he just started setting fire to things. He killed like pretty much all the livestock, and set fire to the wheat farm and the hotel. And I think there was even one of like my original like really active subscribers back when I did Minecraft a lot. We started this world. It was like me, Ray, Chris, and something epic. I think it was That's So Epic was his name. And this was his like little area. We like all started this together, and I haven't talked to like really any of those guys besides Ray for a while. I don't think G-Man was a part of this world, but maybe he was. I don't remember. Anyways, so yeah, he kind of set fire to all that, and yeah, it was just all. The one thing that I wish that I kind of did finish up when it comes to this world was, I wish I had got some people in here to actually try out this whole Hunger Games little area that I made, because back when I was playing Minecraft or whatever, Hunger Games was like getting really big, or like it was really big. I think it probably still is. But yeah, so I spent all this time making like a little Hunger Games arena equipped with like some secret spaces and whatnot. And yeah, I never really brought people in, mainly because a lot of people who I was getting on streams were just people who just wanted to come and really just like fuck things up. And since it's not technically an actual Hunger Games server, you can't really police people. So I don't know, I just ended up not wanting to deal with it, but I definitely should probably get some people and actually give it a try, because I don't know, I really liked it. I thought it looked dope. But yeah, that was that. And then this thing right here, my little project. This was gonna be like a mansion area that I was doing, and I don't know why I never really finished it. It just, mainly because it was like the Subworld and not like an actual series. But if this had been a lot more active and I had more people on here and did more streams in here, I was gonna like hollow out the underneath and up top, and I was just gonna make it just like this giant ass building, and it was gonna be dope, but it was definitely gonna be a lot of work too. I probably just done it in creative, but I was trying to do it in survival, so I don't know, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Maybe I'll get on at some point and finish it, but I don't know, I could just jump up through here. Yeah, it definitely had some space to it. That's pretty much all that we had though in the Subworld. There were some other little areas that people went into and whatnot. I think there was actually, down here takes us toward, I think it was a skeleton spawner if I remember correctly. I don't remember, oh yeah, here we go. I wasn't the one who found this. I think Chris found this, and he was like trying to get me to come down here and help him mess with it, but I was doing something else. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Subworld. I mean, it was a fun time for when I did it, and it was fun being able to interact with people, because that's probably the most like interactive I've been able to be with subs. just because Minecraft lets you do that. But yeah, I don't know, it was fun. Moving on, this was the very first Minecraft series that I ever did, and it was one of the last big project series things that me and Jeff, or King Gerard, or Superman 21, he changed his name multiple times, but yeah, the last big thing that me and Jeff did together. He did a couple videos with me after this, but this was around the time that he was getting ready to sell his PS3, and you know, he got busy with all of his stuff after that, and it's fine. I mean, he's told me that he was gonna get a PS4 multiple times now and hasn't came through on it. But anyways, moving on. Yeah, this was kind of our little castle thing, which looks really boxy and rectangular now that I look at it, but I still love it. It's the greatest. Gosh, I missed this series a lot. We had way too many furnaces though. Remember that we had a hot tub in here? It was really ghetto, but gosh, there's like no symmetry too, because whatever. But yeah, we just had a lot of just weird and like random stuff. We didn't like go for the Ender Dragon in this one. We were just going just to make things and just play until we were, I don't know, just kind of done with it really. We had a pool as well, obviously. Gosh, we were such weirdos. That's okay. And then going up top. Actually, hold on. Let me show you guys the rest of the stuff down here before we kind of move out and over. Going down into here, this was like my big well, I did the majority of the building now that I think about it. Jeff contributed in other areas. I did a lot of the building. Oh, hey, creeper. This guy. He was one of my favorites. We didn't have name tags back when I did this series, so we couldn't, you know, use that. The staple wheat farm that I contribute to pretty much every series that I ever do. That was like the one little bit of redstone that I knew for sure that I could do every time. And then this was like the brewing stand thingamajob. Then we had like a little hop up here to our nether portal. Dude, this creeper's all over the place right now. And then, yeah, and then we'll look at the rest here in a second. But I want to go up top because I want to show you guys some of the other stuff that we had. I don't know, this was just a fun series. We just messed around with a lot of things, and we even at a point kind of went against each other, went and made our own secret bases, and we're trying to like find each other's secret base. Our little like throne rooms right here though, really quick. And I'll kind of show you guys that because that was kind of interesting. This PS3 is just kind of weird, or consoles is weird in general, because the person who makes and owns the map has to be online for anyone else to use the map. You can't just like share ownership, so I got a little more work in than Jeff did ever. But this was our TNT cannon. The whole idea that we had here was that we were trying to shoot all the way over there to that very far mountain, and we were going to blow it up slowly with TNT as our like faster way of mining. But yeah, it didn't go that far, and TNT was way too troll to actually get. But this was like my crowning achievement for this series, and this was like the minecart roller coaster thingamabob. Now let's see. I'm not sure exactly where my coal's at, but I don't think I have any on me. Yes, no, I don't. Let's go grab some really quick. I don't know. It was fun to make, but it was really dumb because it would break so often, because you'd run it like 6 times and it would be fine with like the setup you had, and like the 7th time you ran it, it'd like get hung up on a block or something, and you were just like, damn it, this is dumb. Okay, I gotta go really quick. Oh, no! Fucked up. No, it keeps. I'm just breaking things now. Alright. God damn it. Oh, this was the other thing, is it was just way too dumb. Okay, ready? Go! Ah, I did it. I don't know why I was not just getting in the cart before I did the last one. I mean, it was fine. It's a little bit blocky here and there. Then this was a problem often. I don't know what was going on with it. It would just kind of like, sometimes it gets stuck and sometimes it wouldn't. But yeah, that was it. This area over here was me and Jeff's very first like full-time mining area. Complete. Oh, I used to have a bed here. Used to have a nice fuckery alert. Enter at your own risk. I remember that sign. I can't remember what we did exactly. What was wrong with this mine shaft? But I think there was just like a bunch of like chasmy areas, and we were just like getting. Oh, that's what it was. Like there was a lot of chasmy areas, and we were just getting lost. Like helplessly lost, where we had to just like dig our way out, and we were just like yeah, we ended up like across the map somehow or something like that, and we were just like, yeah, fuck this, so we never went back. We did go down there a fair ways though, and then that was like originally meant to be kind of a halfway house kind of for our mining. But like I said, whenever we went and we did our own separate things, we made secret bases. This was my first one, is I made it over here near the spawn because I thought that he would never be smart enough to go over here. Well, he did eventually. I kind of found out that he knew about the place, and so what I did is I abandoned the place and I booby-trapped it with lava so that if he tried to go back in here and mess with things, it would burn. I don't know if he ever actually went back and if it burned him at all, but that was the idea, was that I'd set him on fire. And where I instead went, well, first off, I'll show you guys where he was, because I went and I found his place, and I ended up just like soaking it in lava. This is his little trench right here. And yeah, I put a bunch of lava in here. There's a lot more lava than the last time. I guess he kind of like opened that up to try to let water in. But I said, you're not sneaky. P.S. I did bring that creeper. Because like whenever he was offline or something like that, when I was trying to find his place, I was running around over here in like the forest, and a creeper was following me, and I like hit him or something like that, and he like bounced into where Jeff's house was, and he blew up like a side of the wall. And I was like, oh, here we go. So that was that. But anyways, let me go back over here really quick. I guess this is where I was like trying to like make obsidian. I don't know what I was doing there. Don't judge me. This was just our crafting table, or enchanting table, not crafting table. You know what I meant. Took us forever to figure out like the dimensions for that gave better enchantments, but we finally figured it out. But where I took my secret base after Jeff found mine, was right in here, into our halfway house where we never went, and I was like, genius. And I actually did a ton of my mining work and like whatnot down here. And I actually ended up finding like the library and all this other sorts of stuff here. I think we actually found the end portal too down here. I eventually showed him where this was at and like told him everything about, or like showed him, and we like went through all this together. But not until like I had done all this work, and he came down here and he was like, holy shit, you've done a lot. So yeah, that was that. That's pretty much this whole series. I mean, we didn't do all that much, but we had a lot of fun with what we did do, and I wish we had kind of carried this a little bit farther. But anyways, we'll go ahead and move on to the survival island world now. So this right here, even though it wasn't necessarily my favorite series, was definitely my most successful one, just because I did some things like the skeleton XP farm thing in survival on this one, which a lot of people have done, like kind of shown how to make those things before, but I guess people liked the way I did mine because I did it in survival. But anyway, this was just kind of like the house setup. The one like world and like series that I'm not showing you guys, the Race to the Ender Dragon one, because I don't even think those videos are even on my channel, because I did like 3 episodes of it, and it just was starting to flop. Minecraft was then, and I died like 4 episodes in with like trying not to die. It was like the one caveat was I can't die, and I died. And yeah, the one thing that was cool that I had on there is I did have this one like little like sand castle type thing that like was spawned into the world that I just jerry-rigged into my own house, but I don't know if it's necessarily worth showing. But yeah, it's just basic house is basic. The idea behind this was that it was supposed to be a tree house, but it ended up looking like I don't even know, a box that happens to be within a tree. This was a giant, awesome waste of my time. I was just trying to find things to do on this series at this point, and so I just made a really massive ass tower for no reason other than the fact that I wanted a tower. And I wanted something that could like, I think it actually shows up on the map. It might, hold on, yeah, oh, I went right in the water. It shows up on the map, and I was like, that's what I wanted. But yeah, so there's that up top. I have my sugarcane on the outside. This was just like the very first house. Like it was like a very preliminary, get me into the nether portal and get going type of thing. But yeah, well, for my like last episode doing this, I brought Jeff on here, and I think that video is still up on the channel somewhere. But I just like paved the whole way to everything interesting on this in this series with nether brick. And yeah, just mosey on down here, and this is where I think I have the skeleton XP farm thing there, and I have a like nether temple thing that I constructed. I felt like I did so much more with this series than I actually did. Except for I did find like the end portal, it's out there somewhere in the ocean. I just didn't go and do it. I was really inspired to do this survival island series because at this time Hex, Nadeshot, and Syndicate were doing, and Big Timer were doing their like survival island thing, where like whenever one of them died, they got sent off the island, and I don't know, I thought it was cool, and so I did one, and that's what it turned out to be. So this is going to be the Skeleton XP farm area. I'll kind of show you guys what it looks like on the inside, and then we'll see the skeletons being transported to getting smacked. But yeah, this was that. I mean, it's not rocket science, it wasn't anything like really crazy, but I was pretty proud of myself for getting this done. And it was like my most watched video for the longest time on my channel. It was like, I think it still has like 2,000, oh god, 2,600 views, something like that. That was a lot of skeletons that showed up. But I think now it's the Red Dead Redemption like free roam multiplayer thing that I did is the most viewed one now, which is weird because they were both sitting at like 2K views for a while after like being a year of having them uploaded, and all of a sudden like the Red Dead Redemption one's at 3K now. I don't for the life of me know why. It was still on my Roxio too, so it's not like, I don't know. Makes me think I should get back on Red Dead and try to do something, you know, new and rehashed maybe, but I don't know. That's something else for another day. I don't think there's anything really special to go look at otherwise, as opposed to taking you guys to the Nether portal itself, which is, oh, they have bats now. I don't think we had bats whenever I was doing this either. They have so much new stuff, like the new updates, like hoppers and stuff, that it can be really, you know, useful for redstone creations. And they actually have like some other texture packs, like Mass Effect texture pack and Skyrim. Like there's a Skyrim world that you can jump into. So I think I could do some cool series stuff. But yeah, this is the Nether Temple thingamabob. We're just gonna jump in here because I don't have anything else to really show you guys. I don't know. I had a lot of fun when I did these series though, and it was fun doing them with people, but it was also fun doing it by myself. The problem with doing it with people, like I said, time constraints kinda with I have to be on for anyone else to be on doing anything on the world, and vice versa. I mean, if I was going to do a series with someone else, it'd be kind of weird for me to be doing episodes by myself, but I guess I supposedly could, but I don't know, we'll just see. The only other thing is that, like, commentary-wise, is like, I would have to get them on Skype or something like that, I guess. We didn't have these either, the Wither skeletons. These things are new, too. I think the Wither is actually, maybe not, maybe Wither skeletons weren't, I don't remember. I think we have the Wither too. I don't know. There's a lot of new things like the new update that I don't know for sure. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about maybe me starting up a new Minecraft series. Like I said, I want to. I think it would be fun. I'm not sure if I would try to get it on PS4. I would rather have it on PS4 because PS4 has bigger worlds and whatnot. But I guess we'll just see. So please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you guys haven't already. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully the audio was fine. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too hard. I'm going to have another Destiny video up tomorrow. I'm not sure if it's going to be a Vestian Relentless hunt or if it's going to be a montage or like a mini-tage. So we'll see. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.